Welcome to round 3 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of March 15th. I'm Nicole Eridix, and I'm here with Terry Morrow.
Hello.
And Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
We're moms and teens of young adults, and when it comes to parenting, we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. But we're still waiting for that day when we'll reach the finish line and have no further need to lay down in a dark room with a wet rag over our eyes worrying about something or other. Wednesday is complaint day here on Parenting Roundabout, and today we are complaining about always having to be the one who says no. I just have a hard time saying no, period. Like, whether it's to my kids, whether it's to other people, whether it's to situations, like, but it turned, because I'm always I seem to be the parent that is responsible for saying no. So it's a double kind of whammy for me because I have to do it most often and I don't know how to do it. And, this is this would have been a good piece of advice to give an 18-year-old See Monday's podcast. But yeah, I don't know. How about you, Catherine? What do you think about this?
Yeah, I'm not great at it. See all my volunteer stuff that I've gotten myself into over the years. And yeah, as we have maybe talked before on the podcast, my husband, he is a little extra sometimes. And sometimes I have to be the voice of reason.
Oh, that's not fun.
And yeah, that's not fun. That's like making you the bad guy when you're really just like, no, we can't build a tree house, in our 100-year-old tree. Like, I don't know. It just, that's not a great example, but no, we can't get a third or fourth dog. Like, these things are not. And, he knows that too. Of course he does. But I still have to be the one that actually states the fact for the record.
Right. Like, I feel like I'm always the one that's pulling on the reins, like just trying to bring everybody back in.
Yeah.
Constantly,
Exactly.
like managing, a kindergarten class. It's just, sometimes I wish that I had the personality to be able to not worry so much about certain things, but I don't. And so for that reason, I'm the one that's more ready to say, that's not a good idea, or you shouldn't do that, or as opposed to other people who might think that, they can figure it out as they go along, or, it's going to work, or they'll make it work, or like I'm always the one that's going to be, I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen.
Have you seen the trailer for there's a movie coming out on Netflix, I think it's on Netflix, starring Jennifer Garner and somebody else. It's called Yes Day.
No, I haven't seen it.
The kids are like, can we have a yes? You always say no, and the kids somehow convince the parents to have a yes day where the kids can ask for anything and the parents have to say yes.
That seems like a really bad idea.
In the trailer, they're like going through a car wash with all the windows open.
Oh my God.
Just like silly stuff. So.
Well, Shonda Rhimes wrote a book called The Year of Yes, where she supposedly just one year decided that instead, she had been saying no to things for various reasons, including, like not being comfortable public speaking and stuff like that. And I think she made a bet with her sister, if I'm remembering it correctly, that she was just going to say yes to everything. It was an enjoyable book. I don't know that that's a good thing to do, but being open to more things, I guess, or saying yes to things that you would say no to before. But that thinking also then gets you how many dogs, Catherine?
Yeah, I mean, there's saying no because you're afraid, and then there's saying no because your limits and your boundaries and your what will keep you sane and what will drive you over the edge.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. In that vein, my problem of saying no is not so much family stuff. I feel like my husband does that much more. For example, 0 dogs in this house at this point. But I have trouble saying no to work as a freelancer because any work I'm doing could go away tomorrow. There's no guarantee. So I'm just going to take on everything there is, even if it is more than there are hours in the day. So that's my, unable to say no problem that I probably should do more of. But the one thing about never saying no to work and so being engaged in profitable endeavors 24 hours a day is that you can say no to everything else. No, sorry, I can't go to that thing. No, but your dad will take you to that. No, I can't play games tonight. No. It's very easy to say no to my family, which is a bad thing. But I also feel like when my kids were younger, I was always the one pushing to do things. And everybody else in the house were the ones putting on the brakes. Not that I didn't agonize over whether I was right in forcing people to do things, but I still did it. So I was the, yes, you will, because I say so, Mom. And yes, you will, my husband, because I'm going to pout unless you do. So we may be getting up to there on the dog situation, but not quite yet.
Ooh,
it's been a while. It's been years. The problem is there seem to be no dogs to be had in our area at the moment. Our local animal shelter is all about the cats. Cats. Tons of cats.
Yeah, we have lots of cats too.
Well, apparently this is a pandemic thing, right?
Yeah.
There's a shortage of adoptable dogs at the moment.
Yeah, so that's and we're not a cat family. No, thank you.
No.
Just say no to cats.
Yeah, I can say no to that. That's what I say no to. Nothing against cats. Love you, kitties. You're adorable. Not a good fit for our family. So yeah, I think I'm not as much a problem with a no on personal as in professional. Professional, I'm terrible at it. Although I also, when I was working, I used to quit jobs every year and a half to 4 years was about my thing, because I would get to something that I didn't want to do and I would just go, no, I don't have to do that if I quit.
All done.
Yep, I have a very full resume because at some point I got to something that I didn't want to do. Nope. I could go to my boss and say no, or I could just quit. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
That was it.
Choose one.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, no has never been in my, at least actively saying no. I'm very good at being passive aggressive. Passive aggressively saying no, but I'm definitely not good at being more upfront about it. And that's actually one of the things that I'm trying to improve on. So watch out, everybody.
Uh-oh. As long as you never say no to us.
That's right.
No. Well, it depends. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you ready to record now, Nicole? No.
Nope. Done. Yeah. So no, it's a struggle. That's for sure. Maybe it's just, sometimes I just don't even know how to say it. I think that's the problem too, right? Like, I want to say no, but how do I say it without hurting their feelings?
Yeah. It's very thankless. Because if you do it, you hurt their feelings. And then if you don't do it, somebody will say, well, why didn't you say no? This was so clearly a bad idea.
Your own feelings.
Right? I know. Like, I had a situation this week where I was asked to do something, and I was kind of offended that I was asked to do it. And I was like, wow, you're really presumptuous. But I was afraid to say no because I didn't want to hurt their feelings, yet they were perfectly okay offending me.
Yeah.
Right? Like, but I thought, I got to be really, I don't want to do this. I don't want to hurt their feelings. I have to be careful about this. But I'm thinking, but they didn't think twice about my feelings, if I would be okay with this or how this would make me feel, right? So that's what gets me. It's
that's bad.
I start thinking about myself.
Yes. 18-year-old.
18-year-old.
Look out for number one.
Yeah, exactly. All right, fam. Things are going to change around here. We're going back to the 1990s. 1980s. Yeah.
Just get a little paddle that says yes or no and just flash the one that's appropriate at any given time. Unemotional. Just...
Yeah.
Nope.
Because, I mean, sometimes do people even need a reason? Do they even want to hear your reason? Right?
Oh, well, maybe it's time to say no to this recording. No, we won't keep talking. No, we won't go on and on. And therefore, you will not say, no, I'm not going to listen to this any longer. Because that's it for today's round 3. Tune in tomorrow when we'll obsess about punctuality, and then on Friday to see what we've come up with for our Roundabout Roundup picks this week. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.